Jubilee, ask me anything. We got a dude that escaped North Korea. Let's check this out. This is literally take 2. Okay, wait, chat. Hold on, real quick. Because I've been thinking about this question for a long time, since a lot of, you know, songs have the same title. And I was wondering what y'all think is the best song named Deja Vu in my life songs. So we have Deja Vu by Post Malone and Justin Bieber, Deja Vu by J. Cole, Deja Vu by Pierre Bourne, Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo, or a leaked Kanye song, Deja Vu, from TurboGrafx 16 that never came out. I ain't gonna lie, out of all of them here, it's between Cole and Pierre. For me personally, it's between them, then Olivia, then Ye, then Post, only because the Ye one is more of like a demo track. It's not really, you know, a real song. It's pretty much freestyling the whole way. But anyways, so off topic, but not really off topic. It would be on topic for y'all on YouTube if you was here in the stream. So like pull up to the stream so you could understand what I meant. Anyways, back to the video. Spectrum. Okay.
In North Korea, if you don't work, you have to go jail.
Wait, so it's illegal to not have a job?
Yeah.
I remember this
Be
dude.
arrested.
Yeah.
That bad.
If you were alone in a room
Pierre?
with someone who escaped North Korea, what would you ask?
What does the world not know about North Korea?
Is there anything that you miss about your home country?
What does freedom mean to you?
Freedom, it makes me so sad because
Hi, my name is Rebecca.
I'm Harry. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 한국 사람이에요?
네, 한국인입니다.
Okay.
How old were you when you escaped, and how old are you right now?
I was 14 when I was escaping. Now I am 22.
Oh, okay.
Why
Real.
did you escape and what were you risking?
So my mom helped
Perfect.
South Koreans to find their family members who are living in North Korea. That's why
Okay.
she was like sent to prison for 2 years for this work. She continued to help someone who threatened to report her to the police if she didn't help him. So if she stayed in North Korea, my entire family would die or end up in prison for
Yikes.
life. That's why me and my mom escaped North Korea.
She sounds like an amazing woman.
Nah, for real, bro.
Yes,
W mom, bro.
yes.
Wow. Was there a moment where like escaping seemed impossible?
저희가 정부로부터 수배가 되다 보니까 길 같은데 저희의 사진들이 붙어 있었어요. 그래서 밤에만 이렇게 걸어 다녀야 되고 어느 날은 저희가 이제 살던 그 머물던 집에 경찰이 왔었어요. 그 집을 다 이렇게 수색을 했는데 저희는 이제 창고 안에 숨어 있었거든요. 만약에 그 경찰이 그 창고를 수색을 했다면 저희가 잡힐 수도 있는 그런 상황이었어요. 그랬던 게 너무 이제 그때 창고 안에 있었던 기억이 너무 무섭고.
Yikes, bro. That's terrible.
I remember reading that in North Korea, people are assigned their jobs. Is this still the case, or how does that work?
In North Korea, we also have a opportunity to choose what you wanted to do, but you have to go jail if you don't really work. So
Wait, so it's illegal to not have a job?
Yeah,
As an adult, it's illegal?
that is illegal.
That's
Be
crazy.
arrested.
yeah.
That bad.
That's actually crazy.
How much
bro.
of the outside world did you know of before?
Everything, every like education system in North Korea made by the government. So they taught me like South
why you
Koreans
sit here.
are so poor.
Oh, because I asked what's the best Deja Vu song. So we got Post Malone and Justin Bieber, we got J. Cole, we got Pierre, we got Olivia, and we got Ye, a leaked demo from TurboGrafx 16 that never came out. Yeah. So I think for me it's between Cole and Pierre for the best Deja Vu song. But yeah, I don't know.
We have to help them and we have to feed them because they're starving and they're selling blood for money, something like that. And they're
Yikes.
addicted drugs and yeah, these kind of things. And of course, like North Koreans, they don't really
Cold?
like Americans, I guess. Every picture of Americans are soldiers They have a gun and looks kind of aggressive and this kind of
Yes.
stereotypes.
Now, for
How
that
are
one's
people
fire.
suffering
I think
in North
I
Korea?
ain't gonna lie. I think. Oh wait, hold on, real quick. Let me just. I don't know. I don't know. You know why? You know why? Yeah. Because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? The production on the Cole track is crazy. It's really good. But the one by Pierre has 3 beats, bro. 3. And it's on T-Lot 4 Deluxe. Like, bro. Crazy transition. I honestly feel like Pierre got it. I feel like Pierre got it, to be honest, because the thing is, Sauce Boy into Sauce Girl into Deja Vu is crazy. And no, Sauce Girl into Sauce Boy into Deja Vu is crazy. That's a crazy 3-track run right there, literally crazy. So I feel like I gotta give it to Pierre, to be honest. But the Cole one is like a close second though, because he was sliding on that, and the production is actually wild. That beat hits hard.
Korea?
So I think starvation is the most serious problem. You have to find the food in the outside, but there's no system that you can earn money. That's why a lot of people die on the street without any help.
How is
Yikes,
the
bro.
LGBT community represented in North Korea?
In North Korea, there's no concept, no terms of gay. They think that is disease. Yeah.
So there's a
Yikes,
stereotype that North Koreans are submissive and brainwashed. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that that's true?
I think it's pretty much true. Like, I really worship to the dictator. When I first came to
Yikes.
South Korea, I watched a video from about the Korean War. That was my first time that actually knowing the fact the North Koreans start war.
Is there anything that you miss about your home country?
There's a lot of things that I miss, especially I have a sister still in North Korea. That's
Dang.
why I was worried about speaking in a public place like this. But unfortunately, my sister got tortured by the government because of
Oh my
her
God.
escape for 4 months. She continuously reject that
Yikes.
she's guilty. Eventually, she got mental illness from that torture. And
Yikes,
so
that's
that's
terrible.
why they released her. Now I don't have anything to lose. So that's why I'm choosing to speak in a public place about North Korea.
That's
But
real,
I
bro.
miss her so much.
Our
Yeah.
country, bro.
What do you think your life would be like if you had never left?
North Korea and South Korea, they both have mandatory military service. South Korea is like almost 2 years, but North Korea, we have to serve for 10 years. It starts when
10?
you are like 17. 이제 그 북한에서 가장 중요시하는 게 선군 정치거든요. 사람들이
No,
아무리
for real. Big
굶주리고
W,
교육이
bro.
아무리 교육을 하지
Air it
못해도
out, bro.
그 군사 시스템은 최상의 상태로 유지해야 되는 거예요. 그래서 지금 북한이 되게 위험한 나라가 된 게 아닌가라고 생각합니다.
10 years
So
is
maybe
crazy.
I would be in the military service right now if I'm in the North Korea.
Could you tell me about any experiences that you witnessed regarding Black people in North Korea?
I didn't meet any foreigners in North Korea, like any single one.
Well, when was the
Yikes.
first time that you met a Black person?
Yes, I remember I met black person in 2019. Yeah.
Okay.
She was French. Yeah.
Oui, oui.
She was a model, and we took
Fa.
a photo together. TMI.
That's hard.
What does the world not know about North Korea, if you don't mind sharing?
They don't really know the people actually living in North Korea. 북한 사람들도 꿈이 있고 이제 음식 하는 것도 좋아하고 책 읽는 것도 좋아하고 글 쓰는 것도 좋아하고 다양한 취미가 있는데 이런 어떤
그래요?
문화나 그런 것보다는 이제 군대나 그런 독재자의
That makes
이미지를
sense.
미디어에서 훨씬 많이 보게 되는 게
That makes
조금
sense.
다른 게 아닐까라고 생각을 합니다. Whenever I got questions from my friends or any other people, they always ask me about bad things about North Korea or your bad memory. They don't really ask me about the good memories in North Korea.
What are some things that you did for fun back in North Korea?
I really like to hang out with my friends, going to mountains,
Oh, speaking two different languages gotta be.
river.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It probably is. But at the same time, I feel like it's not that bad though, because like when one language is like your first language, you mostly just like. I feel like you would prioritize that language. So like, yeah. So I feel like for him, he probably just like thinks in Korean, but then has to like mentally translate it to English, and then which is why some stuff is probably just so much easier to just say in Korean. Makes sense, but yeah, it'd be fine. I personally would learn Japanese. Like I feel like if I learned an Asian language, I would learn Japanese. It's because I really like Japan, bro.
To swim, fish.
Yeah, I'm sure you miss them a lot.
How's life in South Korea now, like versus North Korea?
So it's completely different world. Like, can you imagine like living without internet or of course like K-pop or K-drama? I try to like find out the way that I can.
Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta find some good K-dramas, bro. Movies though, bro. I watched Parasite. That movie is hard. Bro. But cause I don't really like shows, bro. I just don't really watch shows like that. I'm just not a show kind of guy. But I want to watch some more like Korean movies. But like good ones though. Like I need bangers, bro. If y'all know any, bro, let me know.
Computers, I kind of addicted to playing games, and I really like this kind of life in South Korea.
Do you have a favorite video game?
League of Legends, Overwatch,
Valorant?
PUBG.
Okay, PUBG.
My next question is a bit of a broad question, but what does freedom mean to you?
I don't know why, but every time I think the word freedom, it makes me so sad because it's not for everyone, Every time I traveled or every time I eat something, my little niece and nephew face just come out to me, and it's really hard to enjoy the freedom for me. It reminds me the people who I left in North Korea.
So if you had the ability to, what are some changes that you would make to North Korea?
Of course, they need a freedom of speech, freedom of travel, freedom of education. Freedom is the concept that I've never experienced in North Korea. I didn't even know people can actually curse their president or they can protest. If there is no protest, no personal opinions on the public.
Some of these days movies be hitting. I'm going to start one genre too. No, for real. I can't imagine only watching one genre of movies. I can't. But I do have a favorite though. Psychological thrillers are the best types of movies, which is why I loved Parasite. Because it's like a comedy and a psychological thriller and kind of like, not a horror movie, but I guess more of a thriller, for real. I don't know. Does Marvel fans probably be going through it? Nah, for real, bro. Literally, I don't know how they do it, bro. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Movies, I feel like for me though, movies are so much less like commitment. You can watch a movie and just, be done with it. Or like if you watch a movie series, most of the time they're so much shorter. Whereas like a show, like you have to really learn the characters and understand them way more and get deeper into them, and like I feel like it's so much more commitment, bruh, to be honest, which is why I don't know how people watch multiple shows at once and keep everything separated, bro. I gotta do one show at a time. I literally, like, my brain cannot be, I guess just because I go really, like, I get really deep into it. So like I can get deep into a movie once I'm done watching it, and then that's it. I could watch all the interviews, watch the, say videos on it and stuff, and that's it. But with shows, like, it's just so much deeper, bro. Which is why I don't really watch shows like that. I just can't do it.
Government decide everything with their own. That's why North Korea is really hard to develop and hard to change.
What are your opinions on reunification? Do you think?
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta storm it, bro. If I'm being honest, chat, we gotta storm it, bro. That's the only way. I do not support war. I don't agree with war. I feel like that's something that does way more harm than good every single time. However, in this case, I feel like if it's everybody against one, we could probably limit casualties and, you know, make some shake. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. Facts, and the show's episode sometimes belongs to movies. Nah, for real. I can appreciate that when it's a short show. Like Black Mirror, they'll drop 3-hour plus long episodes, and that's it. You know what I mean? Whereas most shows, they're like an hour long per episode, 20 episodes per season, 5 to 10 seasons or something. Like, I don't know. Like how we tried to do Area 51 to get in some alienacy. Yo, I remember when everybody was saying that, bro. But I wanted a pet alien. I wasn't trying to be on that type of time, and I wanted a pet alien. That would have been hard. But yeah, the thing is, they were scared though. You know why? Because they didn't have the right people on their side, bro. They didn't have nobody about it that was really trying to like storm. But I ain't gonna lie, like, the U.S. government should team up with, you know, whoever else in the United Nations. Keep it very low key, very quiet. You know what I mean? Like a little room of 5 people that's, you know, that have power. Organize something and just pull up, bro. Like all we could do is slide because bro, it's human beings, bro. It's literally human beings in North Korea. They should not have to live like this, bro. And I feel like as humans, we have to do something about that, bro. We gotta take control because that type of energy, like, we not going for that, bro. We gotta do them just like we did Russia and the Soviet Union back then, bro. Or before it was Russia. Well, it was still Russia, but it was so like we did the Soviet Union at that time, bro. You know what I mean? Like we not going for that dictatorship, bro. We can't, because like it's just not right. Dictatorships, they do too much that go against humanity, bro. It's just I can't respect it. So I feel like we gotta pull up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And like nothing crazy. Like I'm not saying we gotta drop no crazy nuclear bomb on it, because again, bro, we gotta reduce casualties. We gotta keep it cool. We just gotta like pull up for real though. Like almost invade in a way. Like really pull up. You know what I mean? I feel like especially with the help of South Korea, because there's a lot of North Koreans that live there. Come on, bro.
I think it's possible.
Reunification is impossible.
World peace is possible without. There's 3 main things that I feel like are keeping world peace from happening realistically because of humanity: greed, capitalism, and I feel like a lack of empathy, bro. A lot of people. That's honestly what's keeping world peace from being a thing. Because number one, a lot of countries, especially the U.S., are going to be greedy, and they're going to try and take from other countries, which is going to lead to certain, you know, problems. Everybody wants to be rich, so capitalism is just, it's the root of all evil, to be honest. A lot of people say money is the root of all evil, but currency itself is just a construct. It's really capitalism that's the problem. That's the actual problem. So that again is going to lead to certain beefs because everybody wants to have as much money as possible. And then people don't care about humanity. They care about things like, they care about material more than humans. So because they can't empathize with certain people, they won't try to put themselves in their shoes and understand where they're coming from and why they're acting out a certain way. You know, it's tough. But then also other people have a lack of empathy to where they can do things to people and not feel a certain type of way about it. Like they can torture people or kill people for no reason, you know, commit acts of terrorism, do all this stuff and not care because they have no empathy, bro. That's what's really keeping world peace. And, you know, I could throw in a 4th one to say stupidity, but I feel like a lot of people are stupid because they're so consumed by greed and capitalism, things like that, to where nothing else really matters to them. So they're just stupid. Like, you know, but what are you going to do, bro? Honestly, humanity's been doomed since slavery happened. Once that happened, humanity's been doomed. And then the Holocaust happened, which was another whole, you know, terrible thing that furthered the fact that humanity's doomed. Why do they have no empathy? I feel like if you're able to see something happening with a certain country or a certain group of people, or even in a certain area, and not feel the need to put a stop to it, you imagine that you're superior to them or something in some way, and that can't happen to you, which means you're not empathizing with them. Like, look, honestly, a lot of people got on Joe Biden for giving, you know, Ukraine money and ammo and stuff like that with this whole war against Russia. But honestly, that's just because he's empathizing with them. He can imagine if that were to happen to us, and, you know, what that could go like. You know what I mean? Especially a small country like Ukraine, bro. They're not pulling the same amount of money that the U.S. is. They're not making the same amount of, you know, bullets that we are. So he figured, let me step in because I empathize with them, help them out because they are human beings and they deserve a chance. And look at them, bro. They're low-key winning, bruh. Like, nobody really wins in war except for the fat guys that don't even fight. But, you know, the point is, like, they're, you know, they're not getting washed. They're putting up a fight. And they up, look, bro, check the scoreboard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Check the scoreboard. Like, they sliding. For real. But I feel like part of that is due to the fact that, you know, the U.S. was able to help. Now, Joe Biden is not perfect, and he has made some interesting moves as president. Man's just turned 80 years old, bro. Our president is 80 years old. It's not looking good for us. But, you know, I feel like I can respect that, bro, because that's what we need. A lot of countries ain't gonna do that, bro. In most situations, they're not. They're just not. They literally will see something crazy happening to other human beings and turn the other way like nothing's going on. And that's why world peace can never happen. Because if you're not trying to stop certain things that's happening, whether it be war, whether it be other types of, you know, conflict, things like that, like, you don't care. You know, you only care what'll benefit you directly, like greed. You know what I mean? Capitalism, things like that. It's tough, bro. I feel like people just need to change the mindset, bro. Everybody needs to have an ego death. I feel like a lot more people, especially older people, should use what's it called, bro? Psychedelic drugs and experience ego death, because they're so trapped within themselves that they can't put themselves anywhere else. Like I said, in someone else's shoes. So their ego is just so high, and it's terrible, bro. Go to the deadline any second. Like, I already hear the flat line. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
I think.
Impossible.
Yeah, I don't think the North Korean regime is gonna give up.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe one day North Korea is gonna be open and people can travel easily outside of North Korea, and South Koreans also can go to North Korea. But I don't think unification is possible.
Always see these ads about Biden's reckless spending so much, like I can't even find the truth of what they're talking about at this point. Granted, I don't research that hard, but I feel like I shouldn't have to in a sense. No, that doesn't make sense. Like, a lot of people are saying that, but like as if the U.S. wasn't in $3 trillion in debt under Obama and Trump, and probably back from Bush too. Like, talking about Biden, Indy, probably. I ain't gonna lie. But 80 years old as a white man is a blessing, though, to be honest, especially a politician. That's a blessing, bro. Honestly, I'm happy for him. 80 years old, I'd love to hit 80. That's fire. I'd love to hit 90, bro. I want to hit 93. I ain't gonna lie.
Would you want it to happen?
Of course.
What video was she in? Was she in a fashion video?
It's the
like dating people based on drip or something?
I can.
I feel like she was in another video recently.
Family and my
not
friends.
Recently, a while ago.
I'm just kind of realistic person, so I really hope, but I don't believe it. It's gonna, Thank you to Jubilee for having me. The most interesting thing about North Korea isn't dictator, it's the people. You can be an ally to the North Korean people and stand with advocates around the world to bring change. Go to withthenorthkoreanpeople.org/Jubilee to join the movement and sign the Allies Pledge. Thank you.
Would you guys like to meet?
Yeah, for sure.
That's hard, bro. Yeah, I hope not, man. I ain't gonna lie.
This is Korean.
Yeah, this is the Korean way. I don't know if you like hug or like what you hugs. Okay, thank you for sharing.
But that's so cool, man.
How are you? I like the outfit.
You're
not gonna lie.
too.
Really, thank you.
I'm so glad you're where you are and you're happy.
W video. Hotkey. Gonna drop the bomb for that one. Gonna drop the bomb for that one, bro. That was a fire video. Very, very insightful, you know. I feel like that's one thing, especially in the U.S., like, we don't really know too much about North Korea, especially the people. It's sad. But yeah, honestly though, if I'm being honest, I low key hope Joe Biden lives to like 130. Like, hope he just like breaks all type of like, you know, most expectation and just like lives to like 130 or something stupid, bro. That'd be fire. I ain't gonna lie.